Do, 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 do. Hi, I'm Noah Cash, and I'm here with
Sydney Lombardi,
Lucy Phillips, and Brianna Cameron.
And today we bring you the economic newscast for May 4th, 2016.
There are currently conflicts in the Middle East. Saudi Arabia is freezing oil outputs. They are doing this because they are trying to increase the oil prices in order to make more of a profit. That causes gas prices to rise.
In the automotive industry, today's gas cost about $2.17. Gas prices have risen because a refinery in Indiana that Illinois is heavily dependent on had to shut down due to a maintenance issue. Also, more people tend to travel in the spring, which makes the demand for gas go up. Since the price of gas has gone up, the demand for alternatively powered vehicles has also increased. The increased sales of electric cars is driving a boost in the American manufacturing business, which is decreasing the unemployment rate.
And now for the presidential candidate's stance on health care. Hillary Clinton believes people should have health care and wants everyone to be 100% covered.
Bernie Sanders criticized Clinton's plan, arguing that it was vague and that it should be broadened to encompass a wider range of individuals.
Trump wants to take away Obamacare and reduce the barriers.
And now for the candidate's stance on taxes. Clinton's plan would raise taxes among the top 1% while keeping taxes for the rest of Americans the same. She would tax the top 1% by an average of $78,000.
Bernie's plan called for a 2.2% income-based premium paid by households, which is expected to raise $210 billion per year.
The current highest income tax rate is 39.6%. Sanders would raise taxes on capital gains and dividends for households making over $250,000 a year or inheriting estates larger than $3.5 million.
Trump wants to minimize taxes on all income levels because he doesn't approve how the government uses tax money. He believes in the first decade this will hurt the economy before accounting for added interest costs, but after it is sorted out, all will be well.
Another topic for those presidential candidates is whether or not we should raise minimum wage. Hillary Clinton wants to raise minimum wage to $12 and Bernie Sanders wants to raise it to $15. If the minimum wage were to be raised, people would not go farther to get an education. Local businesses argue that the effect of raising the minimum wage would be negligible when considering the increased price of their products in order to compensate for the lost revenue.
And now on to sports. The people of Los Angeles were sad because they had no professional football team since the Rams left in 1994. The Rams were kept on a year-to-year lease in St. Louis after the 2014 season. In 2010, Stan Kroenke purchased the Rams and bought 60 acres of land in Inglewood, California that was supposed to be for a Walmart, and made it into a state-of-the-art stadium with parking. There was more of a demand for a football stadium than there was for a new Walmart. If Kroenke doesn't act fast, the Oakland Raiders may move back to LA before him. That would mean he would lose all leverage for a new stadium in St. Louis and lose out on the opportunity to cash in on the new LA market. Thank you.
That is all for your economic newscast for May 4th, 2016.